Yo, what is up, guys? Savage Boy 23 back with another video. Today, I'm going to give you guys my NBA recap and NBA day predictions. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and tell me what you guys' favorite team is, and tell me what team you think will bring the NBA championship home. But yeah, that being said, let's go. I heard what happened to Tyrese Haliburton, and then I'll talk about the other player, Ja Morant. But I heard what happened to Tyrese Haliburton. I saw that video in slow motion. That is a disgusting injury. I'm not gonna sit here and hate on another player. I'm not, because I hate him so much, but I can't just that's a bad injury. That's the worst injury you can have. And he had a towel over his face, and his teammates were helping him off the court. I saw it. I wonder what happened. I want to know. I saw what happened. He went in with Derek White, and then all of a sudden, he I don't know if he tripped or what. Because what happened to me was I saw it. I saw the highlights of this game, and I just want to tell people, Tyrese Haliburton fans, Pacers fans, you guys still have a chance now because Tyrese Haliburton went down. Who knows if he's going to come back this season? Who knows if he's going to come back sooner than later? Because it did not look like a normal injury where people can come back for a few weeks, 4 weeks, 4 days max. This was a painful injury. What I saw in the video, I don't know if I'm 100% right, but when I saw him going in, trying to post up Derek White, he went in, and then as soon as he went in, I saw his back leg bent back. And I'm like, is that supposed to be like that? Because his leg was bent back. And I was like, I'm telling you, Pacers fans, what the NBA is trying to tell you, and what your luck is trying to tell you is, stop competing because you're gonna give up. Just give up the red flag, red flag, white flag, whatever it is. Because do I think you guys have a chance now? Definitely not. Did I think you had a chance with Tyrese Haliburton? Actually, a little bit. I'm not gonna lie with you, a little bit. I had faith in you guys. But hopefully Tyrese Haliburton comes back sooner than later. Again, I'm not gonna sit here and wish a player to get hurt because that is bad things you don't want. And no matter how much I hate the Pacers, no matter how much I hate the best player on that team, is not going to give me props of hating him more. So all I can tell you is, bro, get back, get sooner than better, and hopefully we can see you in the next game or in a few months or maybe next season. But all I can tell you is, man, get better, man. That's all I can tell you. Good luck. But let's get back to this game here. Boston Celtics. Can you explain to me how did you lose this game by 2? 131 to 133. Now, these are not going to be long talks for each team, okay? This is going to be just a normal talk. Casual, small talk. But how did you lose this? Jason Tatum, here's the thing. I have subscribers. I have friends that are Celtics fans, and I have friends that like Jason Tatum. I have friends that like Dinkus Pinkus since he went to the Celtics. I'm surprised you guys do. I don't even know why. I have friends that like Drew Holiday. I have a bunch of friends that like a bunch of different teams in the NBA and NFL. And here's the thing. Boston Celtics fans, here's the thing. I can't say anything on your team. I can't say I like your team. I can't say anything because I'm a Lakers fan. And the Lakers have a rivalry with the Celtics. The Celtics have a rivalry with the Lakers. Now, one team's not looking so good. The other team is looking so hot. Okay? I just need to know why and how did you lose this game with no Tyrese Haliburton, went out, and I need to hear the explain of Jason Tatum. Whoever could be, Dinkus Pinkus, Drew Holiday, Horford, anybody on the Boston Celtics roster. Because this is unacceptable. I don't like this game one bit. I didn't tune into this game one bit. I was watching college football. Really quick, I do want to say, shout out to Michigan State. Shout out to the head coach of Michigan State. I don't know, I think his name is Jim Harbaugh, whatever his name is, because, shout out to Michigan and shout out to the head coach. You guys deserve it. If you guys were curious who I was going for before the college game started, I forgot to mention this in my last game for yesterday. I really wanted Michigan to go because the reason why I wanted Michigan to go, I was texting my friend and then we were talking and he was like, "Who are you going for?" I was like, "I'm going for Michigan," and he's like, "Michigan's favored." And I was like, "So what?" I was like, "Because of Jim Harbaugh. Jim Harbaugh is a head coach. He's really good as a head coach." Now, we don't know where Jim Harbaugh is going to start as. Is a college player or a college head coach, my bad, or a college or NFL head coach. Personally, me, I will give you guys my recap on that tomorrow. So if you guys want to hear that, tune into that. Hit that like, turn on you guys' notifications, and comment down below what do you guys think is going to be in. I'm not going to spoil it right now. I will give you guys tomorrow. Tune in. Please, guys, hit that like, subscribe if you guys are new, please, and turn your guys' notifications. But back to this game, man. Jason Tatum, you disappoint me, man. Celtics fans, am I going to sit here and say you guys are a scary team anymore? I don't know. You lost to the Pacers with no Tyrese Halliburton. What's your excuse? I need to know what the excuse is. Please tell me what your excuse is. Okay? So, yeah. Pacers, again, really quick before I move on. What do I say? I don't know if your season is going to start, tanking now because you don't have your superstar on the floor, or maybe you have another superstar on the floor. But yeah, man, this game, I didn't tune into it. It was probably okay. Either way, if Celtics won or lost. So yeah. Oklahoma City Thunder, Wizards. I didn't tune into this game one bit. Here's the thing. Short talk again. SGA, Shea, whatever you want to call him, Chad, his whole squad, they did what they had to do against the Wizards, and they just mopped them at this point. I don't care if you win by one or you win by a lot. A win is a win. I'll take the W. I don't care what anybody says. I'll take the W. All right? This game was probably not pretty at the end of the day. Did I tune into this game again? No, I did not. Did I see the highlights? Yes, I did. All I can say is this was a boring game. I'm not even going to lie. I won't even say nothing. This was a boring game. You can sit here and say, no, this was a fun game. Here's the thing. Okay? We're all probably basketball fans. We're all probably football fans. We're all sports fans, okay? And you can't sit here and say this game was fun. This game was not fun at all. I don't care if the Wizards are number one in the Eastern Conference and the Thunder is number one in the Western Conference. I don't care. This is not going to be a pretty game. Maybe if both of them were number one in the East and West, maybe it'll be entertaining. But who knows when that's going to happen? Probably by the time no one's going to have hype in the NBA. But here's the thing. No one's going to stop loving the NBA. The NBA is going to be a fun sport to watch. Regardless if you guys have your favorite superstars or not, the NBA is just fun, man. But this game here was probably boring regardless. I didn't tune into it. I saw the highlights. Didn't feel like watching it at all. Kuzma, all I can say is, you know what I gotta say, right? Do I gotta say it? Do I gotta say it? You guys tell me in the next video. Alright, we're gonna move on. Chicago Bulls, Charlotte Hornets. Again, short talk. No LaMelo Ball. That dude's boring to watch. Chicago Bulls, DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine. Hey. Okay, let's be honest here, okay? If the Bulls lost to the Hornets, would this be the joke of the NBA yesterday? You guys tell me. Please tell me, because I really don't know. To be honest, all of these games yesterday in the NBA were boring. I didn't tune into this game. Didn't need to. Didn't want to. I'm just waiting for my notifications to go off and say breaking news, Zach LaVine left, and breaking news, DeMar DeRozan and Alex Caruso. Because at this point, bro, the Bulls are a joke of what they're doing this season. Again, no hate to any Bulls fans, no hate to any Bulls players. In general, no hate to the Bulls organization. The Bulls are a phenomenal team, but what they're doing this season and what they're doing this year, I don't know, man. I don't know. We got to find out and wait and see what's going to happen. But again, the Hornets. I mean, you guys are going to be tanking again, as always, as usual. I will say, though, do you really think the Hornets are going to get a game win? Yeah, sure, they only have a little bit of wins and a big loss. Doesn't mean anything. I would have been shocked if the Hornets won against the Bulls. I would be so surprised. Alright? Let's just say that right now. Okay? So, that's all I'm going to say. Alright. We're going to move on to this game here. Didn't tune into this, all the highlights. Rockets really think they can beat the Miami Heat with Hemi buckets out of the game, Bam Adebayo, and Junior Hawkins. Now, let me tell you this. I have a few things to say on this game. First off, I want to say one thing and one thing only. You really think he can beat Miami with no Hemi buckets? Maybe Bam Adebayo? Especially Junior Hawkins, man. That dude is a phenomenal player, bro. I think the NBA, man, especially the Miami Heat, I think they got the NBA championship. Now, you might say, what are you talking about? Every time they go, they get flopped out. What are you talking about? All because of one player named Junior Hawkins? I think the NBA, in general, the Miami Heat, I think they're going far away. I honestly think that. Now, you might say, no, you don't. No, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know this. Hey, Junior Hawkins is a steal. I would literally, if I was the NBA, if I was Jimmy Buss, if I was Rob Pelinka, if I was any GM of the NBA, I would trade the best player to get that man, regardless if we win or lose. Junior Hawkins, man, this dude is phenomenal, man. I like watching this man's games. I watched him at UCLA. I watched his highlights at UCLA. This dude is a steal in the NBA, bro. I need somebody to tell me down in the comments if this dude is not good. And if you don't think this man is good as a young star talent in the NBA, then you don't know nothing about basketball. Now, you guys might say, he's not a good rookie in the NBA. Give me another player that's good. Are you guys saying that Victor is a good player in the NBA than Junior Hawkins? Because if you're really considering that, then you definitely don't know the NBA. You guys know how much. You guys might say, you don't like Victor Wembanyama, so of course you say Junior Hawkins. Okay. Let's not talk about the Spurs versus Miami. Let's just talk about a 1v1. Who would win? And don't bring up the height advantage, okay? Who would you guys go for? Junior Hawkins or Victor? Comment down below. Guess who I'll go for? Junior Hawkins. Regardless of the height advantage, okay? Take out the height advantage. And just bring up Junior Hawkins and Victor. Who you guys gonna win on a 1v1? Me? I'm putting my money on Junior Hawkins, bro. Regardless if he wins or lose. Because this man has talent in the NBA. I think he can be the next Miami Heat run man. Like Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo. I really think he can. If he stays a long time in Miami, I think he can actually build a super team behind him. I honestly think Miami, if they build a super team around this man, I think Miami will be a scary team in the West. Or the East, my bad. They'll be a scary team in the East. If he goes to the East or West, regardless, but I mainly want him in the East, I think he will be scary. I honestly think he'll be scary. Maybe the West with if he goes to a team in the West, like let's say the Chicken McNuggets, do I think that team is going to be a scary team? Oh God, yes. Now, that doesn't mean I'll be a Chicken Nuggets fan, which I'm not. I'll still root for him. I'll still talk about him. But I wouldn't be talking to him as much, you know what I mean? But, hey, I think Miami got a steal. I think Miami got a really good star, man. I'm saying this now loud and clear to everybody on YouTube. Comment down below who you guys going for, Victor or Junior Hawkins in a 1v1. And don't bring up the height advantage. Please do not bring up the height advantage. Okay? Now, let's talk about the Rockets. I mean, here's the thing. The Rockets are having an up and down season with Dylan Brooks, Jalen Green, and all that roster. There's really nothing to say on them. They're just a funny team in general. They go up and down. They go down, 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 up, 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 and then they go back down. The only reason why they're sitting where they are is because some teams in the Western Conference are not doing so good, like the Phoenix Suns, Los Angeles Lakers, the Grizzlies. I'm telling you, if all those teams did good, I'm telling you right now, the Rockets would be nowhere. I'm saying that right now. Okay? Say that right now. Let's move on to these last two games down here. First, let's talk about the Jazz. The Bucks. You got blown out. What happened? I saw what happened. I tuned in. I didn't tune into it. I saw the highlights. I think the score was like, it was big. It was bad. It was like, I think they were up by 29, if I'm correct. I think the score was like 77-46, something like that. Don't quote me on the math or just the scoreboard in general, but the scoreboard was horrendous. It was disgusting. You want to say the Bucks are a good team? I don't think they are no more. I'm going to say that now loud and clear to everybody. I don't think the Bucks are a good team. What happened in this game? Giannis, you have explaining to do. Damian Lillard, you have explaining to do. I was pissed. I was thinking in my head too. I was like, should I take this? I'm going to go with the upset of the Utah Jazz going over the Bucks. I was thinking about it. I am not even going to lie with you guys. And then, of course, guess what? The Jazz blow them out. I'm really disappointed of the Bucks of this season. Now, you guys can say, oh, it's Damian Lillard's first year. Okay. Giannis is just, playing around with him. First off, I don't think Giannis is playing around with Damian Lillard like that. If Giannis wanted to win, I think he would actually mentally focus on its team to win. Like, that's just a funny joke if you guys actually think Giannis is playing with the team. You see this man going out there dropping 64 points, 40 points, 55 points, and he's still getting wins. He's still getting losses too. I can never forget that game of the Pacers Bucks when he dropped 64 points after the in-season tournament. I can never forget that day. That'll be the greatest day in NBA history. But Bucks, you disappointed me, and you need to talk in the locker room with your head coach or something. I don't know. Jazz, on the other hand, you really lost to a team that's not even in the play-in tournament or play-in tournament or playoff picture in general. If I'm correct, aren't they like on top of the Spurs? If I'm correct, I don't know. That's just my guess. Jordan Clarkson, he's going to keep doing his thing, and everybody's saying now he's going to get traded. Come on, when is people going to realize this guy is not that talented? Now, before anybody comes into my comments and say this and say that, he's just doing this just so he can get traded to another team. And then when he goes on to another team, he's just going to do all bad. Don't tell me, Salvage Boy 23, you don't know what you're talking about. He's an amazing player. Jazz fans, okay, listen to me. Please, listen, okay, before you go in the comment section and say you don't know what you're talking about. I think I know what I'm talking about. The Jazz have been in the same spot in the Western Conference since Anthony Davis joined the Lakers. That is the last recap I have known since the Utah Jazz has been in that same spot of the Western Conference. I think hovering around the 13, maybe 12, maybe 11 or 10, around that spot. And they never got into fifth. They never got into first. They never got into fourth. They did when the season started. And now everyone's saying, oh, this team is just, flopping everywhere. Everybody's saying, oh, Lauren Marketing is such a good player for the Jazz. Don't get me wrong, he is. He is. Don't get me wrong, he is. But do I think the Jazz have an actual shot this season? Too early to tell, and the time will tell. But Jazz, all I can say is please stop talking about the rumors of Jordan Clarkson leaving. I'm afraid of him leaving to another team, to be honest, because I don't need him to go to another team. Because if he does, guess what? It's not going to look good. It's not going to look pretty for him on another team. And you guys think, oh, if he goes to another team, he's going to be undefeated. No, he won't. He'll just be with another superstar, regardless. That's what I would say. But that's my recap for the game. Let's talk about the last and final game. Phoenix Suns. How did you lose to a Flippers team that the Lakers blown out? Wait, to be honest, to be not blown out, they won by 3. Relax. But how do you lose to them, Phoenix Suns? We need to have a talk. We need to have a conversation. Okay, Kevin Durant, you want to leave? Be my guest. Leave Phoenix. I really need you to leave the Phoenix Suns. Devin Booker, Bradley the Bum Beal. They're not your friends no more. They're just basically just using you at this point. All right, they're wasting your talent. And if you guys come into my comments and say Devin Booker and Bradley the Beal have talent together, and they're both good players, no, they're not. They're ugly players on the court. They're filthy. They're not good. I saw the highlight of this game last night. I didn't even tune into it because of college game. The game, if I tuned into the game, it would have been boring. I'm saying that right now. The honey bun went off in this game because, he saw his former teammate. Russell Westbrook, as usual, he bricks the ball a lot. But this game is so funny. Like, who wanted to tune into this game? Who wanted to go to this game? Please tell me in the comments. This game was not fun. But guys, that is my NBA recap for today. I'm going to give you guys my NBA day-to-day predictions. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below. And please, guys, comment down below who do you think will win in a 1v1 Junior Hawkins or Victor Wanyama with no height advantage. Please, guys, turn on your notifications. All right, let's hurry this up. All right, we got Detroit Pistons, Sacramento Kings. I'll be surprised if Sacramento Kings lose to Detroit. I'm going to be taking Sacramento Kings, De'Aaron Fox. This will not be a fun game. I will not be tuning into this game one bit. Guarantee it. Okay? So, this will be a boring game. Nobody tune into this game right here. All right, we got Minnesota Timberwolves versus Orlando. Franz Wagner against Karl-Anthony Towns. This will be a pretty good game. But you know what? I'm going to take the upset of Orlando. I'm going to take Orlando on this game, to be honest. I want to take Franz Wagner on this one. And his brother and that whole squad. Would I be tuning into this game? We'll see. I don't know. I would not be tuning into Sacramento Kings game because that game will be boring. But I'll probably, if I have time, I'll probably tune into this game. Okay? Alright, DeAndre Ayton against the New York Knicks. I don't think I'll be tuning into this game also. I'm going to be taking the New York Knicks against the Portland Trail Blazers. This will not be a fun game. Probably won't be close. Probably won't be interested. Nobody go to this game. Also, get your money back. Get your refund back. It just won't be fun at all. I'm taking the New York Knicks. Alright, really quick before I make this game pick, before I talk about it, I heard about Ja Morant. That's why I said, guys, give me a minute. Ja Morant is out for the season. Unfortunate. Now, Grizzlies fans, really quick. Do you really think you guys are going to have a chance now? I feel like Grizzlies fans right now are just like, you know what? We're having a bad season. We missed Ja Morant for 25 games, came back for a few games, and now he's out for the season. That's a heartbreak. That is really a heartbreak. Do you think Desmond Bane, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Marcus Smart can actually get you guys somewhere? I really want Marcus Smart to leave, to be honest. The Grizzlies, I think he will. I see him leaving this season. I really do. But unfortunately for Ja Morant fans, I'm one of them. It's just annoying how you see one of the greatest players that's a star, that's trying to be a star, which he is in my opinion, goes in for a few games and then gets injured and now he's done for the season. That's pointless. It's not fun. So hopefully this game right here, I mean, to be honest, this might be a blowout. Maybe. I say a blowout. Maybe you guys can say something in the comments and you guys tell me what you guys think. But let's get back on the recap. Feel bad for Ja Morant. But yeah. I'm taking Luka and Kyrie against the Grizzlies. No Ja. Man, oh man, bro. Man, oh man. I will not be tuning into this game. I was actually going to tune into it. But all I heard now was John Morant out for the season. So, no point in tuning into this. I might tune into it, to be honest, though, because of Kyrie and Luka. I want to see those two in action. I haven't seen them since I think the Lakers game or the Clippers game. I don't know. It's been a while. But yeah, this will not be a close game. I would say regardless, go to this game if you guys were going to it. I want to say get your money back or get your refund back, because this will be a good game regardless if Ja's playing or not. If it's a blowout, then yeah, get your money back. Get your money back. But yeah. We're going to move on to the last and final game. Los Angeles Lakers versus the Toronto Raptors. This game here, now the Lakers, they did an amazing win a few days ago, and now Toronto has some new faces, new players. They have RJ Barrett and Emmanuel Quickley. This game here will probably be fun to watch if the Lakers win or if the Lakers lose. I might not be tuned into this game. I feel like I do want to tune into this game, not only because of watching the Lakers win or watching the Lakers get blown out. I want to watch RJ Barrett and Emmanuel Quickley on their new team and see how the jersey looks on them. But I'm going to take the upset in here too. I'm going to be taking the Toronto Raptors on this one with RJ Barrett and Emmanuel Quickley. Hopefully this is a good game, regardless if the Lakers get blown out or not, or Toronto gets blown out or not. But yeah. But guys, that is my NBA recap for today. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and tell me what your guys' favorite team is, and tell me what teams you think will win today in these games. And also, guys, please guys comment down below who do you think will win in a 1v1, Victor or Jaquez Jr. No height advantage. Just hearing you guys' opinions and thoughts. But yeah, guys, until then, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.